I want to know, in your opinion, and through your teachings, where does this self-hate come from? I have my own idea, but I'd like to know, where yours. What does this self-hate?
That was a good question, man. That was a really good question.
It's a very good question, and let me first say that it is fitting that everybody have some level of quote unquote Africa in their DNA, because even those who are not us come from us. The black man is the original man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. So black people come from black people, obviously. White people come from black people. Yellow people come from black. Red people come from black people. Our brown brothers and sisters, everything comes from black, because black is the essence of the universe. It's the beginning and the end. It's where all things begin. So it's not surprising that you would find some space in the Holy Land in everybody's ancestry, because they all come from us. But to answer your question, where does this self-hatred come from? First of all, know that self-hatred is not natural. That self-hatred has been programmed in us by way of the philosophy of white supremacy. White supremacy is the idea that all things that are non-white must be destroyed, and everything that is white must be preserved. So in order for them to execute this game plan, they had to turn us against one another. They had to teach us that our blackness was not original, but that our blackness was a curse. For instance, in certain religious doctrines, particularly Judaism, they have what is called the Hamitic curse. Meaning, y'all heard of Noah, right? The prophet Noah. Mm-hmm. Well, Noah had two sons, one named Shem and one named Ham. Mm-hmm. They came up with this fictitious story. And when I say fictitious story, I mean it was an outright lie that Ham, one of Noah's sons, made fun of the drunkenness of his father. And because he made fun of the drunkenness of his father, he was cursed to be hewers of wood and drawers of water for the rest of his life, meaning he gonna be a slave, and everything that came from Ham becomes a slave. So they put out this lie that black people were the descendants of Ham, as if though we are cursed. So for thousands of years, we have been tricked and deceived into believing that our blackness was a curse, when in essence, our blackness is actually, not only is it a blessing, it is magical. You understand what I'm saying? It's what it is. And through religious teaching, they taught us to hate ourselves. Through scientific teaching, they taught us to hate ourselves. Damn, even when you look at the jelly beans that they give you on Easter, you pick through the jelly bean. Even the black jelly bean is the one that tastes the nastiest.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You wear white to a wedding, but you wear black to a funeral. So through these different modes of perception management, they taught us to hate ourselves. And if you don't know yourself, then you can't love yourself. That's another thing they did, brother Cole. They stripped us of our history. So it's very easy for our young brothers to fall in love with name brands. Why? Because they themselves feel that they don't have an identity. So they always looking for one. They send these scouts into our hood, and they steal our young people's ideas, take them to Hollywood or to Europe or whatever, repackage them, and then they sell us back our own culture. They sell us back our own ideas. But it's very easy for us to fall for these tricks, because we've been taught self-hatred and self-destruction for so long. But we live in a time, my dear brother, where our people are ready to know more, they're ready to do better, and they're ready to learn who and whose they are. And that's our job. Our job is to make certain that we get the truth to our people, and in doing so, we can correct our condition.
For all your ladies new, all you gotta do is tap in. This for all my bosses, they got it in off the back end. Lights, camera, turn them lights off, I'm about action. For all your sports and news and entertainment, this relentless. Bitch on game.